What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RCA, that is RC Abroad with me, Adam. Today I've got two boxes for you, two unboxings to do. I got this guy, LDRC Mitsubishi Pajero, however you say that. This is the third generation. Apparently it has a 2-speed transmission, actual shifting gears. It's a little extra than the standard version, so we'll see when we go on the bench. So we got that to open. But today, I want to open this. Brand new, at least I think it's brand new. I just noticed it on Taobao last week. This is the RX12 1/12 brushless rally car from ZD Racing. I believe it is marketed as Rlaarlo back west. I've seen it on Taobao here as Rlaarlo X12 something or other, or the ZD Racing X12S, RX12, excuse me. From the pictures and the photos and descriptions, everything looks identical. The chassis look the same. The remote looks the same. So I think they're the same exact car, just different branding. Don't know if you can get ZD Racing back west, but I like ZD. So I opted for the ZD option as opposed to the Rlaarlo, just because I also like their orange that they use. ZD always uses orange aluminum in their parts, in their chassis, which I prefer over the neon green Rlaarlo. Just personal style, right? Personal preference. So let's get this on the bench and take a look what's inside. All right, so here we go. So this is the ZD Racing RX12 Rocket Super Sport 4-wheel drive brushless rally car. It is 1/12 scale, 4-wheel drive, powerful, ready to run, 1/12 scale, 35C LiPo. Let's see what else. So I believe I got the blue color. I believe this is a Volkswagen Polo, if I'm not mistaken, unlicensed. Honestly, it's got a little ZD badge there instead of VW. Let's see, brushless 45 amp ESC, Sports 23S, 3S 2200 milliamp battery, 2845 brushless 3600 kV. What's on this side? Yeah, I got the blue. Right. So there's some specifications on sizes, right? Ground clearance, 0.984 inches, wheelbase 8.62, etc., etc. And yeah, I opted for the blue because it feels more Volkswagen-y to me. Yeah, so enough of the box. Let's get her open, see what we got inside. I gotta do this. Gotta do the stickers myself. Yeah, raise up the camera a bit here. All right, let's see what we got inside. So, got some stickers. Got a USB charger. Looks like a USB-C cable for charging the radio, probably. We got some, looks like LEDs in there, I think. I'm assuming this is the battery for the radio. X key and extra pinion. That's nice. You can probably gear up or gear down. Stickers and the manual. We'll get into that later when I get into the car. Radio, we got a little disc brake caliper in there. It's got the thumb steer, which is nice. It'll be nice for filming. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? Let's get into the car first. Adjust the camera. There she is. This little mini 1/12 scale glory. Plastic peel, very satisfying. And there we go. Got some nice hard molded plastic accents. Carbon fiber simulation there. It's got these hard plastic side rails, I guess. Tires are not very aggressive tread for a rally car, but we'll see how they do. Looks here, this is the clipless body mounting system. I like that. Anodized aluminum bottom plate. I was disappointed it's not orange. ZD Racing is usually, everything metal is orange. Tailpipe here, which I believe has an LED inside. On Taobao on the seller's website, it showed smoke coming out, but I don't know if that's actually possible. Light buckets are there. LEDs are installed already. So yeah, let's get the body off and look at the chassis. So should be just ayo. Okay, apparently not. Manual. See if we can figure out how to get this damn body off. Everything's in English. That's nice. Always nice when you buy a RC car in China and everything's in English. Let's see here. Nice exploded views. Exploded view. Part numbers. And no instructions for the body. And I'm stupid. I messaged the seller and asked them how to do it. And you have to lift up and then twist. That makes sense. Lift up, twist. There we go. I knew I was doing something wrong. And there we go. That is beautiful. All that shiny orange aluminum. That's why I love ZD Racing. I like their orange scheme. Now on the Rlaarlo, as you'll see up here, everything, all of this is green, 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 keeping with their color scheme. But yeah, this is really nice. I like that the battery connector is one of their XT60s, which is nice, and it's mounted right to the chassis. That's a nice little feature. These guys are LEDs, I'm assuming. Let's raise the camera. Shocks seem pretty springy. Those are adjustable. That's nice. Getting that nice orange and black aluminum. So these tires are not very aggressive tread for a rally car. I like the Tamiya rally blocks myself. But yeah, so let's see here. We've got a 3600 kV motor. This is the 35 amp ESC. Apparently this is up to 3S pack. And what do they give? What do they give you? Hi-yo. It's a really secure battery. Yep, it is a 3S. 2200 milliamp 3S 35C LiPo. Keeping that black and orange aesthetic that ZD Racing has. Battery tie down seems a little excessive. 1 and then 2. So it seems a little bit excessive, but who am I to judge? Looks like a beautiful setup right from the box. Well done, ZD / Rlaarlo. I don't have any ZD branding here. I don't have any hands-on experience with Rlaarlo. I know they're very popular and they're doing really, really well in the hobby, in the RC world. Oh, this is nice. You can change. Yes. Looks like you can change the battery position back to allow for a longer battery. That's nice. All right, let's get this battery connected. And I like that. Very nice little feature. Nice wire management, cable management. And so radio on. Nice warning tone. Servo's nice and quick. All right. Let's see here. On the channel, on the radio, lamp on off gyro. You can control the gyro from the radio. That's nice. Throttle trims are here. Forward, reverse, left, right trim. Channel 5 and 6, I'm assuming are LEDs. No, this is the LEDs. So the LEDs plugged in, then this is the exhaust LED. Problem with miniature scale RCs, miniature scale plugs. I'll be back later, folks. Okay. Big hands, small car. All right, so got the LEDs plugged in. Let's get this body on. Check out these LEDs. So we got the lamp switch. Oh, there we go. Turn signals. Just to give you an idea of scale, this is 1/12 scale rally, and then this is a 1/10 scale rally car. This is my LC Racing PG2R. As you can see, a bit smaller, not too big of a difference. 1/10 versus 1/12. Not a huge difference. All right. Apparently this has 3-speed transmission, or at least settings. That should be, that feels like low. Second gear, and high. So, final thoughts on the ZD Racing RX12. I love this thing. I've only run it for about 20 minutes, running one pack through it to test it out, to get some running footage for you guys, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's fast. It's got the 3-speed setting. There's not much difference between the 3 speeds, low and high. The middle speed is kind of unnecessary, in my opinion, but it's there. So if you have a younger learner or a first-time driver and you want to smash into a wall full speed, put in a low setting, training mode, I guess it would be. But on full speed, third gear, I love this thing. The gyro works really, really well, and you can turn that off and on right from the radio with this button. It's either off or it's on. It's not adjustable, but it works phenomenally. Makes sliding, drifting around corners very simple, very easy. It's also pretty controllable with it turned off. I did spin out a few times, had a few oversteering issues, spinning out the tail, but you know, I have multiple drifters. I'm used to controlling cars, but the gyro is definitely a very nice feature and it works very well. So let's talk prices. I paid about 775 RMB, which is roughly $110 ish, converted into US. So I'm assuming this is going to come in the 100 to 130 ish, 120 range back west. Don't know really. Again, I am living in China. I buy things on the apps here: Taobao, Xinyu, JD. So I have their domestic price, domestic buying options, and ZD and Rlaarlo China is their domestic market. So they're probably gonna be a little bit cheaper here. I did notice that on Taobao, the Rlaarlo version was an extra 20 RMB compared to the ZD Racing. Maybe that's just a random difference in their pricing, but I saved 20 kwai and got the ZD Racing because I like their orange aluminum versus Rlaarlo's green aluminum. And the chassis are identical. I'll show you the photos up here. The chassis and the radios are pretty much identical. So it'll be marketed under both brands. Back west, probably going to be under Rlaarlo. I don't know how popular or how common ZD Racing is back west. Haven't lived in the US for about 10 years now. But tires are nice and sticky, so if you're running on pavement, doing some hooning. Oh, speaking of Hoonigan, rest in peace, Ken Block. We got, where is it? Oh, this ZD Racing Hoonigan inspired logo on the back there. Ken Block is one of the reasons I like ZD Racing because they did this little guy, little one. Dusty, I haven't run it in a while. The little 1/16th scale Hoonicorn. Beautiful. Rest in peace, Ken Block. Got you right here. Little 1/14th scale. Or 1/16th scale. So ZD Racing did a beautiful job with that. And I believe that was licensed. Again, unlicensed Volkswagen Polo / GTI. Not sure which. It's a Golf, a Polo. I don't know my Volkswagens very well. But it's unlicensed body. Got the little ZD logos instead. But it's a very nice looking body. Very stable, sturdy. Rolled it a few times, running it downstairs. Kicked it over. Kept going, no problem. No scratches to be seen. So yeah, got a lot of nice, really molded details. Got the plastic rear mirrors and plastic door handles, plastic wing, right? Plastic roof intake, roof scoop. The LED in the taillight comes on when you're braking / reversing. Braking makes sense. It replicates downshifting, exhaust firing out, right? In rally, but reversing kind of silly. Your exhaust wouldn't be firing as you're going to reverse, but whatever. So final thoughts: buy one. It's going to cost you $100, maybe $150 at the most. I'm assuming. It's fast. It's controllable. It's great off road. You can see in the running video, I got some grass. Doesn't move very quickly, but it gets through it. Not much else to say. I think this is a perfect release from ZD Racing / Rlaarlo. Hope I'm saying that right. It's perfect size, just smaller than 1/10 scale, as you saw in the other part of the video before this. You can throw it in a backpack, take it to the park, wherever you want, and it's nice and portable. So yeah, buy one. You won't be disappointed. So that's it for today. Thanks for joining us on this unboxing and first run-in review of the ZD Racing RX12. Please like and subscribe. I don't have any sponsors. No one's sending me cars. I have to buy these myself with my money. So you get honest reviews, and just liking and subscribing goes a huge way to help the channel. All right. So until next time, rock on, keep driving, stay positive. Bye for now.